us a story, Mr. Wolf.
Do you want to hear a story, kindergartners?
Yes, tell us a story.
Well, okay, I'll tell you the story about how I became a kindergarten teacher.
You mean you weren't always a teacher?
Oh, goodness, no. My first job was with an agency that trained big bad wolves.
Really?
But you're not big and bad.
That's all because of a little girl named Little Red Riding Hood.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yes, it happened about 30 years ago when I was sent on my very first job with the agency. Little Red Riding Hood had just arrived at her grandmother's house with a basket full of goodies. I was hiding in her grandmother's bed, waiting for the little girl to show up, and 30 years later, grandmother's house.
Grandma, it's Red Riding Hood. I brought you goodies from the shop.
Little Red Riding Hood. Please come in.
Wait, something's different.
Come here, dear. Wait. Why, whatever are you saying? Old granny, the goodies you brought from the shop smells good.
No, something is definitely different. Did you get contacts?
Come here, dear.
Maybe it's what you're wearing.
Come, dear. Granny's very humble.
I know, it's your hair. You got a perm.
Oh, for goodness sake. Take a better look.
Hey, you're not my grandma. You're a wolf.
Finally, that's over.
Back up, Buster. I have my cell phone set to call 911. What did you do with my grandma?
Oh, nothing. She was gone when I got here.
So what are you doing here?
Well, according to my job sheet, I'm supposed to eat your grandma, dress up in her clothes, and eat you when you show up.
Your job sheet?
It's a long story, kid.
I have the time. Want a cookie?
Oh, thanks. I'm starving. You see, ever since I was a little pup, my parents have wanted me to join the Federal Order of Obnoxious and Mischievous Wolves, or FOOD for short. My dad was a member when he was young, and so is his dad. The food wolves are the wolves you read about in all the papers. You know, the ones that eat little kids, blow down buildings, terrorize little pigs. I'm sure you've heard of them.
Yes, I have. But you don't seem there.
Well, the truth is... Oh, quick, hide me.
Well, hello. You're Grandma's neighbor, the woodcutter, right?
Yes, I am. Your grandmother asked me to look in on the house while she was away in Florida. Everything okay? There's a wolf that's supposed to be roaming about.
Everything's just fine, thank you.
Are you sure? Your grandmother didn't say you'd be visiting while she was away. I could come in and check the place out for you.
No, that's okay. Everything's fine. Here, have a cookie. Thanks, and goodbye.
Phew, that was close. I think that's the same guy who left his two kids out in the woods not too long ago.
No, you're thinking of Hansel and Gretel's father. He lives just a few towns over. Now please, continue your story.
Well, I did join food, and somehow my boss found out that I used to babysit little kids in my neighborhood. She thought that since I seemed to like little kids, I would enjoy eating one of them. And that's how I got this job. I do like little kids, but not as food.
Well, that's a relief.
And now look what's happened. This was my first job, and it's gotten all messed up. Do you know how much trouble I'm going to be if one of the Federal brothers finds out what's happened? I'll be a disgrace to my entire profession. Not again.
Just a minute. Who is it? It's Goldilocks. Is that you, Red? Goldilocks, how are you? Run into any bears lately? Ha ha ha. Very funny. Actually, I'm selling cookies for my school so that we can buy more porridge making equipment. Do you want to buy a few dozen? They're great. Well, my grandma isn't here right now, and I don't have any money. Hey, what's that smell? What's that I smell? You're probably just smelling things I brought for Grandma. No, it's not goodies. It actually smells like a bear or a wolf or something. Well, Grandma has been using a new perfume, you know, to help her smell more woodsy so that she can blend into the forest surroundings. She sprays it everywhere. I'm sure that's what you're smelling. Take care and good luck on your cookie sale. See you later.
Phew, that was a little too close. I've got to get out of here.
Actually, I think I have an idea. You like little kids, right?
It's a little embarrassing, me being a wolf. But yes, I do like little kids. There's something fun about being around them.
And you don't like to eat them, right?
Oh, yeah, no. I've never been much of an eater.
I think this just might work.
Well, what's your idea?
Open up. It's Inspector Frank Inford, private investigator.
Let me see your badge, please. Yes, how may I help you?
Hello, ma'am. I've been hired by the Three Little Pigs to track down a big bad wolf, and I have reason to believe he may be here.
Oh no, there are no big bad wolves here. I just stopped by to drop off some cookies for Grandma. Would you like one?
No thanks, ma'am. I'm on duty. Are you sure you haven't seen any big bad wolves around? They can be mighty dangerous.
No, I'm sure. No, sorry.
They've been known to eat people,
No,
you know.
I'm sure. No wolves here. No, sorry.
They've been known to eat people, you know.
I know, but I have my cell phone with me, and the woodcutter down the road already checked the place out.
Are you really sure? I mean, completely positively, because the Three Little Pigs are going to be upset if I come home empty-handed and I only get paid if I find a wolf.
Well, I did see a wolf go that way not too long ago. Maybe if you hurry, you can still catch him.
Gee, thanks.
Okay, we don't have much time. Here, take this.
What? Why?
Go back to food and tell them another wolf had already eaten you when you showed up. Tell them this was all that was left of me. Show it to them so they will believe your story. Then sneak away to find the next carriage to Albertville. My Uncle Yellow lives there. He's a teacher. I'll call him and have you meet you at the station.
Wait, slow down. What are you thinking?
I've got the perfect job for you. It has nothing to do with eating little kids. Have you ever thought about being a kindergarten teacher?
A teacher, certainly. I've thought of it. But I'm a wolf, and never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd even have a chance.
Well, it's a lot of work, and the pay is lousy.
But that's okay. As long as I get to work with little kids without having to eat them, I love it.
Okay, then off you go. Hi, Uncle Yellow. I've got the perfect someone who wants to learn how to be a teacher. He's energetic, clever, and is willing to work hard.
Goody is laid back in the classroom of Mr. Wolf. And that, children, is the story of how I became a teacher.
Wow.
Do you ever see Little Red Riding Hood again?
No, I never did, although I heard she grew up to be a fine teacher herself.
Tell us another story.
Yeah, tell us about one of the other wolves, the ones that like to eat little pigs.
No, I'll tell you a story another day. Right now, it's time for recess. Everyone outside. The Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf lived happily ever